From Washington, this is VOA News. Search for Malaysian plane shifts following credible lead, and President Obama says financially stable Ukraine would influence Russia. I'm Bill Michaels reporting from Washington. Australian authorities say the search for the missing Malaysian jetliner has shifted over 1,000 kilometers northeast following the emergence of a new credible lead. The Australian Maritime Safety Authority says international investigators have determined the plane was traveling faster and expending fuel quicker than previously estimated, reducing the possible distance it flew. Malaysian officials stressed the objects may not be parts of the missing aircraft, but the news is the most promising lead yet in the 19-day-old search for the plane. First Lieutenant Stephen Graham, who is heading New Zealand's efforts, described the task as difficult.
Just thinking about, is it going to be behind this next wave? And then when you see something, especially something time critical like a person in the water, then the whole aircraft's focus shifts from searching to the actual rescue, to getting a life raft in the water or something like that.
The extremely remote search location, along with bad weather, have hampered the search for the Boeing 777, which disappeared March 8th with 239 people on board. U.S. President Barack Obama says ensuring Ukraine is financially stable is an important way to influence Russian decision-making. Mr. Obama spoke in Rome Thursday after the International Monetary Fund pledged $18 billion in loans to Ukraine, and the U.S. Congress approved another $1 billion.
We continue to see international unity in the face of a violation of international law and Ukraine's territorial integrity. The IMF's announcement today that it reached a preliminary agreement with Ukraine on a loan program is a major step forward.
Following talks with Italian leaders, Mr. Obama said the United States and Europe are going to have to put a lot of resources and effort into Ukraine. The IMF loans come with a requirement for Ukraine to carry out tough economic reforms. Meanwhile, the head of Ukraine's National Security Council says Russia has close to 100,000 troops along Ukraine's borders in the north, south, and east. President Obama has met for the first time with Pope Francis at the Vatican. In a meeting the White House said would focus on the two leaders' shared commitment to fighting growing inequality. Mr. Obama and U.S. Secretary of State John Kerry met the Pope and other Vatican officials. Afterward, the president told reporters the meetings focused on the marginalization of the poor and the challenges of conflict around the world. Kenyan President Uhuru Kenyatta has pledged to address insecurity in the country by boosting police forces and committing to operations in neighboring Somalia following recent terrorist attacks and threats. In a State of the Nation address Thursday, the president also vowed to fight corruption and waste within the government. VOA's Gabe Joslow has more from Nairobi.
Speaking at a special session of Parliament, President Uhuru Kenyatta underscored his administration's focus on combating terrorism by recalling the attack on Nairobi's Westgate shopping mall in September by the Somali militant group Al-Shabaab.
As we learned last year, insecurity anywhere in our region is a promise of insecurity everywhere.
Mr. Kenyatta also said he would increase the number of police to address insecurity within the country. In his first State of the Nation address since taking office last year, President Kenyatta also acknowledged the need to clean up government. The president made no mention of the charges he faces at the International Criminal Court, The court has accused both him and Deputy President William Ruto of organizing deadly ethnic violence after the 2007 presidential election. Gabe Joslow, Nairobi.
Turkey has blocked access to YouTube after the video sharing website circulated what is thought to be an audio recording of senior Turkish officials discussing plans for possible military intervention in Syria's civil war. The audio was leaked Thursday. It's purported to be of Turkey's foreign minister discussing options with the country's intelligence chief and another top official for staging bogus attacks on Turkey from Syrian soil to create a pretext for war. For more on these stories, visit our website, voanews.com. Reporting from Washington, I'm Bill Michaels, VOA News.